Today is National Black Voter Day, and with the presidential election coming up, it's important to get as many people as we can to see the importance in their votes. Here to tell us about BET and National Urban League's partnership is BET executive Tiyale Hales and Urban League's Marc Morial. Hi guys, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, good morning. Great to see you.
Thank you. So Tiyale, tell us about the partnership and how it came about.
Yes. So 5 years ago, we created National Black Voter Day in collaboration with the Urban League to really bring into focus the need for Black people to galvanize around their elected power, knowing that your vote is your power. So every year in September, we hold National Black Voter Day. Obviously, this year is going to be the biggest ever, given the race that is happening now. So we are really excited to have a full day of programming on BET, a ton of digital content going out, and culminating our day with our Vote Fest rally in Philadelphia.
Yeah. So speaking of
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, Mark, speaking of Vote Fest, it kicks off in Philadelphia. What can we expect this year?
Well, Tiyale, why don't you talk about the great excitement that's going to be there?
Yes. Vote Fest in Philadelphia is going to be an outstanding event. We're going to energize the crowd, give them some great information to make sure that everyone can build their plan. At Vote Fest, people can expect on Friday to see performances from JT, from Cure. We're going to have the Lincoln University marching band there. We are going to have speakers from councilmen, some city council members, and we are going to really round this day out with a mix of amazing information and amazing entertainment, all designed to get people out to vote.
That's a good way to get them out there. It's like you get to see a little party, but then you're also being like informed
yes.
on as well.
Yes.
So Mark,
Right.
Something that's really important this year is educating yourself about the election, about each party's ideals, their policies and beliefs. With so much misinformation being spread, where do you think we should start to get some of this correct information?
So first of all, thanks for the questions. Thanks for flagging that very important issue. So everyone needs a voting plan. And that means you should begin deciding now. When will you vote? Can you early vote? Can you vote by mail? Do you have to vote on election day? Where will you vote if you have to vote in person? What do you need to vote? Identification or various other types of paperwork. It is different from state to state. And then verify, if you're going to vote in person, where your voting place is. It may not be the same place as it was last year. And verify your registration. There are sinister forces out there trying to undercut, purge voters, create confusion, create misinformation. Number one. Number two, be aware of the source of the information.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just because it's rocking on IG, artificial intelligence is using the images of people we trust and putting misinformation into their mouths. Go to BET's website. Go to Reclaim Your Vote. Go to trusted sources for information. Beware of phony actors.
Yeah.
Some phony actors are in Russia. Some of them are right here in the United States. They're trying to trick and deceive Black people into not voting.
Yeah. I think one thing that's also
the intent. We just got to suppress them and they won't vote, and then they will not use their power. So everyone needs to have a voting plan.
Yeah, speaking of voting, sometimes people feel like we're just one person out of a lot of people. So what would you tell someone who thinks that their vote doesn't matter, that it actually does matter and it counts?
It's a collective thing. Voting is individual and collective. Our vote counts. And because our vote counts, your vote counts. If 1 million people say individually in their own head, my vote doesn't count and I'm not voting, then 1 million people have not voted.
Yeah.
The idea that your vote doesn't count is a cancer running through our collective consciousness that we've got to defeat. It's like saying eating doesn't count. I'm going to die at some point.
Yeah.
Why eat? Breathing doesn't count. At some point, I'm going to demise. Voting is the lifeline for our participation in a democracy. Black people, wake up. Don't be tricked. Don't be bamboozled. Don't be confused by these intentional mis- and disinformants who are trying to trick us into injecting ourselves with misinformation and disinformation that's against our interest.
Yeah, we definitely got to get out there and get our information. Where can we go for some more information on the upcoming events?
Yes, so go to BET.com/vote to learn more about Vote Fest and all your information around checking your registration and voting.
Perfect. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Appreciate you
For having us.
We'll be right back with more Good Day Stateline.